Hi, my name is Gomes-Mckie. I'm an author illustrator from the Caribbean, and today we're welcome to Exploring Words and Art. And I'm talking today about an introduction to plot development, especially for children. So, as parents, I'd like you to analyze your situation for 1 minute. Is your child interested in your writing profession, or is your child interested in passing a writing exam? So, if your child is interested in writing professionally, use the part of books. A lot of parents talk about getting your child to read so that they can write better. Reading is really for the profession. Other than that, reading is fun. Don't mix up reading with work with children, because then they'll start to hate it. If your child has to just write a writing exam, then use whatever medium that they are comfortable with. Writing is not limited to books. As a writer, I can tell you a writer writes books, movies, TV shows, plays, and games. Yes, games. So your job is to meet your children where they are, and you can find the plot, beginning, middle, and end in all of those writing examples. So we're looking at parts of the story: exposition, conflict, rise in action, climax, fall in action. You have resolution, and you can even have a conclusion. So that takes up your beginning, your middle, and your end. So the first thing you do is watch your favorite movie with them and analyze it. Watch your favorite TV show with them and analyze it. A TV series is a wonderful thing to analyze, where you have maybe 5 or 6 shows, and you get to go through and they get to see how the writers at every show, the writers follow this plot, and that is exactly how it goes, and you can even time it. So you ask them to play their favorite game and analyze it as well. Think about it. At the beginning of the game, there's an exposition. The conflict is what is given to you. The rise in action is you actually playing through the game. At the climax, you can either win the game or lose the game, and the fall in action is if you start the game over. So you have to help them to see the plots in everything they do. And they could also read your favorite book and analyze it. The goal is to get them to be comfortable filling this out and to identify parts of the story when they see it. And it's only when they can identify, they'll be able to mimic it, and always make it fun. The goal is also to link their stories back to this model, because every one of their stories going forward must have this format. So they must be able to recognize that if they don't have a conflict, if they don't have a climax, they should be able to recognize it. And you should help them by just reinforcing and always making it a topic of discussion. So the goal for plot development initially is to meet children where they are. Remember to find beginning, middle, and end in all of the writing examples, and don't just use books, use everything that you have. Thank you very much for listening to Exploring Arts and Words. You can find my resources in the links below. You can get my book, Imagination Writing, on Amazon. It's a do-it-yourself creative writing text, a homeschooling companion, a teacher's aid, and it's really wonderful for parents because it's from an author's perspective. It's full of handouts and charts for the entire syllabus.